Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Wolverines will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense set on first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He lets it fly. And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on... The great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to go up top on first down. Coming out aggressively. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Power football with the run. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. They get him on the ground inside the 20, almost to the 15, and that is how special teams can change games. They had the extra point blocked. Now the kickoff unit out there and hoping things go a little smoother. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what they're game.
Looking for a deep man. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Floating away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Orji. Quarterback adapting. He'll try to do it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
A little screen to the running back. Oh, just left him flailing. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Wolverines are on the move. He'll set up to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll leave it with him. He's loose at the 15. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter.
Missouri 6, Michigan 3.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They're getting this guy lathered up. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Cook. Hit as he throws. Tight end finds a soft spot. Still running at the 40. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Keeps looking downfield. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Manning. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Missouri!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive with an end around. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Now on 2nd down and short. It's a flea flicker. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll turn it loose out to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. Touchdown, Michigan! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped him.
And the extra point was good. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn...
Makes the grab on the left side. And he's running in the open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers.
Hey, QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one. Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Molly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Buying some time as he moves left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Release to the back. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Steps away. Looking for his man in the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you could tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 2nd down coming up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to throw it again. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to fire to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is...
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job. Scrambling around, buying time, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of...
The expressway is wide open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They'll go back to the air on second down. Right down the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Here comes the two-point try. Back to pass, it's Cook. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Off he goes. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Michigan 46, Missouri 29.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Manning. And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. And the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
He lets one fly deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Missouri! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They knock him down at the 2, and what a return to put him right on the doorstep. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. To the air, it's Orji. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Buys a little time. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back to back.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He's going to pass. Might be looking to run. He turns it loose to the left. And it's caught inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
Now, and I love this part as a pass rusher because
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
looking to throw on second down. He's right on target. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Missouri.
Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. To the air on first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Looking to throw. He goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. 1 win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation